and crisp as Spider-Gwen swung through the city, her white spider suit gleaming in the moonlight. She moved gracefully through the skyscrapers, her pink fingerless gloves gripping onto the buildings as she navigated her way through the city. Suddenly, something strange crashed into Spider-Gwen, causing her to lose her balance and fly through the air for a moment before crashing into the ground with a thud. She groaned as she got up, a hand on her head, feeling a slight pain from the impact. Ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? Spider-Gwen muttered with her eyes still slightly closed. She slowly opened her eyes and saw SCP-096, a tall, skinny, white humanoid, staring at her with a menacing look in its eyes. You skinny, white, freaky bastard, Spider-Gwen exclaimed as she quickly shot webs from her wrists towards SCP-096. However, SCP-096 easily grabbed the web and thrashed Spider-Gwen into an empty container nearby. Spider-Gwen quickly got back up, adrenaline pumping through her veins as she started to fight back. She jumped around, landing kicks at SCP-096, who waved its hand in an attempt to grab her. But Spider-Gwen dodged every attack, her agility proving to be her greatest strength. The two continued to fight all around the construction site, with Spider-Gwen leaping and dodging SCP-96's attacks. At one point, SCP-096 threw a metal pipe at Spider-Gwen, but she dodged it and quickly redirected the pipe back at SCP-096 using her webs. As the battle raged on, SCP-096 grabbed Spider-Gwen by her legs and threw her aside. Undeterred, Spider-Gwen launched herself at SCP-096, using the claws on her gloved fingers to scratch its skin. SCP-096 retaliated by wrapping its arms around her throat, but Spider-Gwen managed to break free by slamming a brick into its head with her webs. Both combatants fell to the ground, with Spider-Gwen quickly getting back up, ready to continue the fight. She stared down SCP-096, who stared back at her with a look of determination in its eyes. Suddenly, Spider-Gwen saw a massive horde of metal pipes hanging above them, about to fall to the ground. With quick thinking, she dodged SCP-96's attacks and used her webs to make the metal pipes fall on top of it. The sound of metal hitting flesh echoed through the night as SCP-96's blood sprayed everywhere. Spider-Gwen wiped the blood off her white and pink suit, swinging away from the defeated and lifeless body of SCP-096. She knew that this was just one battle in the ongoing war against the unknown forces that threatened the city. As she swung through the city, her heart pounding with adrenaline, Spider-Gwen couldn't help but feel a sense of satisfaction at overcoming such a formidable foe. She knew that she was the city's last line of defense against the darkness that lurked in the shadows. And so, with a sense of purpose and determination, Spider-Gwen swung off into the night, ready to face whatever challenges may come her way. The city was safe once again, thanks to the bravery and skill of its beloved hero. Words. 546. Spider-Gwen swung through the city, her white spider suit glinting in the moonlight. She was on patrol, keeping the citizens safe from any threats that may lurk in the shadows. Suddenly, something strange and unseen crashed into her, sending her flying through the air before crashing to the ground. She groaned and rubbed her head, feeling a sharp pain from the impact. Ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? Spider-Gwen muttered, her eyes still closed as she tried to shake off the disorientation. Slowly, she opened her eyes and saw SCP-096 standing before her, its tall and skinny white humanoid form towering over her. Its expression was twisted in anger, as if it was ready to destroy her. You skinny white freaky bastard, Spider-Gwen exclaimed, her voice filled with defiance as she leapt into action. She shot webs from her wrists, aiming to immobilize SCP-096. However, the creature grabbed the web and flung her into an empty container with incredible force. Undeterred, Spider-Gwen quickly got back to her feet, her pink fingerless gloves clenching into fists as she prepared to fight back. She launched herself at SCP-096, landing swift kicks and punches as she danced around the creature's attacks. SCP-096 waved its hand wildly, but Spider-Gwen expertly dodged each blow. The battle raged on, with Spider-Gwen and SCP-096 exchanging blows all around the construction site. The creature threw a metal pipe at her, but she dodged effortlessly, using her webs to redirect the pipe back at SCP-096. Enraged, SCP-096 lunged at her, grabbing her by the legs and tossing her aside. As she hit the ground, Spider-Gwen sprang back into action, launching herself at SCP-096 with a fierce determination. Using the sharp claws on her gloved fingers, she scratched at the creature's skin, drawing blood. However, SCP-096 retaliated by wrapping its arms around her throat, squeezing tightly. Thinking quickly, Spider-Gwen used her webs to grab a nearby brick, smashing it into SCP-96's head to break free. Both combatants tumbled to the ground, panting heavily as they faced off once more. The intensity in their eyes was palpable as they prepared for the final showdown. Spider-Gwen saw a massive horde of metal pipes hanging above them, ready to fall at any moment. With a sudden burst of adrenaline, she executed a backflip to dodge SCP-96's attacks before using her webs to make the metal pipes crash down onto the creature. Blood sprayed everywhere as SCP-096 was crushed beneath the weight of the pipes. With a sigh of relief, Spider-Gwen wiped the blood from her suit and swung away into the night, leaving behind the defeated and lifeless body of SCP-096. She had emerged victorious in the thrilling battle, but she knew that more challenges awaited her in the darkness of the city. And she would be ready to face them head-on, no matter what strange and unseen threats may come her way. Words. 503. Spider-Gwen, ow it hurts. Who attacked me? SCP-096, stares menacingly. Spider-Gwen, you skinny white freaky bastard. SCP-096, lunges at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, shoots webs from her wrists, but SCP-096 grabs them and throws her. SCP-096, throws metal pipe at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, dodges and redirects pipe back at SCP-096. SCP-096, grabs Spider-Gwen by legs and throws her aside. Spider-Gwen, jumps back up and lands kicks at SCP-096. SCP-096, throws multiple bricks at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, dodges every brick and launches herself at SCP-096, scratching its skin with her claws. SCP-096, grabs Spider-Gwen by throat. Spider-Gwen, uses webs to grab brick and slam it into SCP-96's head, breaking free. SCP-096, launches itself at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, backflips to dodge and uses webs to make a horde of metal pipes fall on SCP-096. SCP-096, bleeds heavily as metal pipes crush its body. Spider-Gwen, wipes blood off her suit and swings away, leaving SCP-096 defeated on the ground. The construction site was quiet once again, the only sound being the gentle swaying of Spider-Gwen's webs as she swung away into the night. She couldn't shake the feeling of unease that lingered after her encounter with SCP-096. The tall, skinny humanoid had been a formidable opponent, but she had managed to come out on top. As Spider-Gwen swung through the city, she couldn't help but wonder what had brought SCP-096 to her doorstep. She knew that the SCP Foundation kept dangerous entities contained, but she had never expected to come face to face with one in the middle of a construction site. Her thoughts were interrupted as a familiar voice crackled through her earpiece. It was her friend and fellow hero, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Gwen, are you okay? I heard there was some kind of disturbance at the construction site. Spider-Gwen, I'm fine, Peter. Just had a run-in with SCP-096. Spider-Man, SCP-096. That's not good. I'll inform the authorities and make sure the area is secure. Spider-Gwen swung through the city, her mind buzzing with thoughts of the mysterious creature she had just defeated. She knew that there were many more dangers lurking in the shadows, but she was determined to protect her city no matter what. As the night wore on, Spider-Gwen continued her patrol, her mind still reeling from the encounter. She knew that she had faced a formidable opponent in SCP-096, but she was confident that she could handle whatever came her way. And as she swung through the city, her white and pink spider suit gleaming in the moonlight, she knew that she was ready for whatever challenges lay ahead. She was Spider-Gwen, and nothing could stand in her way. Words, 474. The story of Spider-Gwen vs. SCP-096. The night was clear and still in the city as Spider-Gwen swung gracefully through the sky, her white spider suit shimmering in the moonlight. She was on patrol, keeping the city safe from any threats that may arise. As she was soaring through the air, something strange and unseen suddenly crashed into her, causing her to lose control and spiral towards the ground. With a loud crash, Spider-Gwen landed on the hard pavement, her head throbbing from the impact. She groaned and placed a hand on her head, feeling the slight pain from the crash. As she opened her eyes, she noticed a tall, skinny white humanoid standing before her, its eyes fixed on her with a look of pure malice. Ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? Spider-Gwen muttered, trying to shake off the disorientation from the impact. She quickly realized that this strange creature was none other than SCP-096, a dangerous entity known for its relentless pursuit of anyone who sees its face. You skinny white freaky bastard, Spider-Gwen exclaimed, her eyes narrowing as she prepared for battle. Without hesitation, she shot webs from her wrists at SCP-096, only for it to grab the web and throw her into an empty container nearby. Getting back up on her feet, Spider-Gwen launched herself at SCP-096, landing kicks and punches as she tried to fend off the creature's attacks. The two of them fought fiercely, their movements a blur of speed and power as they clashed around the unfinished building site. SCP-096 threw a metal pipe at Spider-Gwen, but she dodged it with ease, using her webs to redirect the pipe back at the creature. In retaliation, SCP-096 grabbed her by the legs and tossed her aside, sending her crashing to the ground once more. Refusing to stay down, Spider-Gwen leapt back into action, dodging SCP-96's attacks and landing blows of her own. She used the claws on her gloved fingers to scratch at SCP-96's skin, causing it to recoil in pain. As the battle raged on, Spider-Gwen's quick thinking saved her from certain doom. She noticed a massive horde of metal pipes hanging overhead, about to fall to the ground. With a swift backflip, she dodged SCP-96's advances and used her webs to make the metal pipes come crashing down on the creature. Blood flew through the air as the metal pipes struck SCP-096, causing it to stagger and fall to the ground, defeated and lifeless. Spider-Gwen stood panting, her white and pink suit splattered with SCP-96's blood. She wiped the blood off her mask and suit, catching her breath before swinging away from the scene, leaving the crushed body of SCP-096 behind. As she disappeared into the night, Spider-Gwen knew that she had once again triumphed over a dangerous foe, keeping the city safe from harm. With a sense of satisfaction, she continued her patrol, ready to face whatever dangers may come her way. Words. 514. The clear night skies of the city were suddenly disrupted by a loud and unexpected crash landing. The sound of metal hitting the ground echoed through the empty streets, grabbing the attention of Spider-Gwen, who was swinging through the city in her white and pink spider suit. She quickly changed direction and made her way towards the source of the disturbance. As she approached the scene, Spider-Gwen saw something strange and unseen lying on the ground. Before she could fully process what she was seeing, she was suddenly knocked off course and sent flying through the air. She crashed to the ground with a thud, her head spinning from the impact. Slowly, she pushed herself up, her hand pressed tightly against her throbbing head. Ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? Spider-Gwen muttered, her eyes still slightly closed as she tried to shake off the dizziness. As her vision cleared, she turned her head to see SCP-096, a tall, skinny white humanoid, standing before her with a look of pure rage in its eyes. You skinny white freaky bastard, Spider-Gwen exclaimed, her voice filled with determination as she prepared to face her unexpected adversary. She shot her webs from her wrists, trying to ensnare SCP-096, but the creature easily grabbed the web and threw her into an empty container nearby. Spider-Gwen quickly got to her feet, adrenaline coursing through her veins as she launched herself back into the fray. She dodged and weaved, landing kicks and punches on SCP-096 as they battled throughout the construction site. SCP-096 lashed out with brute force, throwing metal pipes and bricks at Spider-Gwen, but she evaded each attack with grace and skill. With a sudden burst of energy, Spider-Gwen leapt into the air, landing a powerful kick to SCP-96's chest. The creature staggered back, but quickly regained its composure and retaliated with a vicious swipe of its hand. Spider-Gwen ducked and dodged, refusing to back down from the fight. As the battle raged on, Spider-Gwen saw an opportunity to turn the tide. She grabbed a nearby brick with her webs and flung it at SCP-096, striking it in the head and causing it to stumble backwards. Seizing the moment, Spider-Gwen launched herself at SCP-096, using the sharp claws on her gloved fingers to scratch and claw at its skin. SCP-096 roared in pain and anger, grabbing Spider-Gwen by the throat and squeezing tightly. Gasping for air, Spider-Gwen fought back, using all of her strength to break free. With a burst of sheer determination, she managed to wriggle out of SCP-96's grasp and deliver a devastating blow to its head with another brick. As SCP-096 fell to the ground, blood oozing from its wounds, Spider-Gwen stood victorious. She took a moment to catch her breath, wiping the blood from her white and pink spider suit. With a final glance at the defeated creature, she swung away into the night, leaving behind a trail of destruction and a crushed, lifeless body. The city was safe once again, thanks to the bravery and skill of Spider-Gwen. As she disappeared into the darkness, her heroic deeds would be remembered by all who witnessed the epic battle between a superhero and a mysterious, otherworldly foe. Words. 559. Spider-Gwen swung through the city, her white and pink spider suit gleaming under the moonlight. She moved gracefully through the night skies, her pink fingerless gloves gripping the web as she navigated between buildings. Suddenly, something unseen crashed into her, sending her flying through the air. She landed hard on the ground, a sharp pain shooting through her head. Ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? Spider-Gwen muttered, her eyes still closed as she tried to shake off the dizziness. Slowly, she opened her eyes, her vision momentarily blurry before clearing up. Standing in front of her was SCP-096, a tall, skinny white humanoid with a menacing look in its eyes. You skinny, white freaky bastard. Spider-Gwen exclaimed, launching herself at SCP-096. She shot webs from her wrists, but SCP-096 easily deflected them, throwing Spider-Gwen into an empty container. Undeterred, Spider-Gwen got back up, dodging SCP-96's attacks as she landed kicks and punches. The two beings clashed, their fight taking them all around a building site under construction. SCP-096 threw a metal pipe at Spider-Gwen, who dodged and redirected it back at the creature. She then launched herself at SCP-096, using the claws on her gloves to scratch its skin. SCP-096 retaliated by grabbing her and throwing her aside, then hurling bricks at her. Spider-Gwen dodged each brick, using her agility to her advantage. She grabbed a brick with her webs and slammed it into SCP-96's head, breaking free from its grasp. The two fell to the ground, locked in a fierce combat. Spider-Gwen managed to keep her distance, using her webs to her advantage. As SCP-096 lunged towards her, Spider-Gwen saw a horde of metal pipes hanging above them, about to fall. She used her quick thinking, executing a backflip to dodge SCP-96's attack and then using her webs to make the metal pipes fall onto the creature. The impact caused SCP-96's blood to spray everywhere, some of it landing on Spider-Gwen's suit. She quickly wiped the blood off her suit, leaving behind the defeated and lifeless body of SCP-096 on the ground. With a final look at her fallen opponent, Spider-Gwen swung away into the night, the thrill of victory coursing through her veins. The city was safe once again, thanks to the bravery and ingenuity of Spider-Gwen. She was a hero, a protector of the innocent, ready to face whatever challenges came her way. And as long as there were threats lurking in the shadows, she would be there to confront them, her pink gloves and white spider suit shining brightly in the darkness. Words. 450. The city was bathed in the soft glow of the moon, casting eerie shadows on the buildings below. Spider-Gwen patrolled the streets, her white and pink spider suit glistening in the night. Suddenly, something crashed into her with great force, sending her flying through the air before crashing to the ground. She groaned in pain, holding her head as she felt slightly dizzy and disoriented. Her vision was blurred for a moment, but it quickly cleared as she struggled to her feet, looking around for her attacker. Ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? Spider-Gwen muttered, her eyes still slightly closed as she tried to shake off the impact. Slowly, she opened her eyes and froze as she saw SCP-096, a tall, skinny white humanoid, staring at her with murderous intent. You skinny white freaky bastard. Spider-Gwen shouted, launching herself at SCP-096. She shot webs from her wrists, but SCP-096 grabbed the web and threw her into an empty container. Spider-Gwen quickly got back up, her adrenaline pumping as she dodged SCP-96's attacks. She landed kicks and punches, trying to keep the creature at bay. They fought fiercely, moving around the construction site where they had landed. As SCP-096 threw a metal pipe at her, Spider-Gwen dodged and used her webs to redirect the pipe back at her opponent. The two continued to clash, with Spider-Gwen using her agility and quick reflexes to dodge SCP-96's powerful attacks. Eventually, Spider-Gwen managed to scratch SCP-96's skin with the claws on her gloves. Enraged, SCP-096 grabbed her by the throat, but she fought back fiercely, using a brick to break free. They both fell to the ground, but Spider-Gwen quickly got back up, determined to defeat SCP-096. She noticed a horde of metal pipes hanging above them, ready to fall at any moment. With a quick decision, she used her webs to make them fall on SCP-096. The metal pipes crashed down on SCP-096, causing its blood to splatter everywhere. Spider-Gwen shielded her face just in time, but some of the blood stained her white and pink suit. She wiped it off quickly, leaving behind a defeated and lifeless SCP-096 on the ground. As she swung away into the night, she couldn't help but feel a sense of satisfaction. She had taken down a formidable opponent and saved the city once again. With a final glance at the crushed body of SCP-096, Spider-Gwen disappeared into the shadows, ready to face whatever challenges the night might bring. Words. 435. Spider-Gwen, groaning, ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? SCP-096, staring menacingly. Spider-Gwen, you skinny white freaky bastard. Spider-Gwen shoots webs from her wrists at SCP-096, but he grabs the web and throws her into an empty container. Spider-Gwen, getting up, you're going down. She jumps around, landing kicks at SCP-096, who tries to grab her but she dodges every time. They continue to fight around the construction site, with Spider-Gwen using her quick reflexes to dodge SCP-96's attacks. SCP-096 throws a metal pipe at Spider-Gwen, who dodges and redirects it back at him using her webs. Spider-Gwen, using the claws from her gloves to scratch SCP-096. SCP-096 grabs her by the throat, but she breaks free by slamming a brick into his head with her webs. They both fall to the ground. Spider-Gwen, staring at SCP-096, this ends now. She sees a horde of metal pipes hanging above them and quickly uses her webs to make them fall on SCP-096. Blood splatters everywhere as the metal pipes crush him. Spider-Gwen, wiping blood off her suit, another job well done. She swings away, leaving behind the defeated and lifeless body of SCP-096. The city was safe once again thanks to the quick thinking and fighting skills of Spider-Gwen. She may have faced a terrifying opponent, but she was able to come out on top through her determination and resourcefulness. As she swung through the city, she couldn't help but feel a sense of satisfaction knowing that she had once again saved the day. With her white and pink spider suit glistening in the moonlight, she continued to keep a watchful eye over the city, ready to spring into action at a moment's notice. This was just another night in the thrilling life of Spider-Gwen. Words. 314. Spider-Gwen, groaning, ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? SCP-096, staring menacingly. Spider-Gwen, getting up, feeling slightly dizzy, you skinny white freaky bastard. SCP-096, lunges at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, shoots webs from her wrists, but SCP-096 grabs them and throws her into an empty container. SCP-096, waves hand, but Spider-Gwen dodges. Spider-Gwen, landing kicks at SCP-096. SCP-096, throws metal pipe at Spider-Gwen, she dodges and redirects it back at SCP-096. Spider-Gwen, using claws from her glove to scratch SCP-96's skin. SCP-096, grabs Spider-Gwen by the legs and throws her aside. Spider-Gwen, dodging bricks thrown by SCP-096. SCP-096, throws more bricks, but Spider-Gwen dodges. Spider-Gwen, using webs to grab a brick and slam it into SCP-96's head. SCP-096, grabs Spider-Gwen by the throat. Spider-Gwen, uses webs to grab another brick and breaks free. SCP-096, launches itself at Spider-Gwen, who dodges and stands staring at SCP-096. Spider-Gwen, notices the massive horde of metal pipes hanging from above. SCP-096, charges towards Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen closes her eyes for a moment, then uses a backflip to dodge SCP-96's attack. SCP-096 tries to grab Spider-Gwen, but she uses her webs to make the metal pipes fall on SCP-096. Spider-Gwen wipes blood off her white and pink spider suit. Spider-Gwen swings away, leaving behind the defeated and crushed body of SCP-096. The city was once again safe, thanks to the quick thinking and bravery of Spider-Gwen. She swung through the night sky, her white and pink spider suit glinting in the moonlight as she disappeared into the darkness, ready to face whatever other challenges came her way. Words 301. Spider-Gwen swung through the city, her white and pink spider suit glistening in the moonlight. She had just finished foiling a robbery at a jewelry store when something strange suddenly crashed into her from above. Spider-Gwen let out a gasp as she flew through the air, her pink fingerless gloves gripping tightly onto her head. She crashed onto the ground with a thud, feeling dizzy and disoriented. Slowly, Spider-Gwen got up, her vision blurry from the impact. She could feel a slight pain on her head and muttered, "Ow, it hurts. Who attacked me?" She squinted her eyes, trying to focus, and as her vision cleared, she saw SCP-096 standing before her, a tall, skinny white humanoid with a menacing glare. Spider-Gwen wasted no time, shooting webs from her wrists at SCP-096. But the creature grabbed the webs and flung Spider-Gwen into an empty container. With determination in her eyes, Spider-Gwen got back up, ready to fight. She launched herself at SCP-096, landing kicks and punches, dodging its every move. The battle between Spider-Gwen and SCP-096 continued around the building under construction. SCP-096 threw a metal pipe at Spider-Gwen, who dodged and redirected it back at the creature using her webs. The clash of metal against flesh echoed through the night as Spider-Gwen and SCP-096 fought fiercely. Spider-Gwen used the claws on her gloves to scratch SCP-096, drawing blood. But the creature retaliated, grabbing her by the throat and throwing bricks at her. With agility and speed, Spider-Gwen dodged every attack, counter-attacking with skill and precision. As they both fell to the ground, Spider-Gwen saw a massive horde of metal pipes hanging above them. Thinking quickly, she closed her eyes for a moment, preparing herself for what was to come. As SCP-096 charged towards her, she executed a backflip, dodging its attacks and using her webs to release the metal pipes, sending them crashing down on SCP-096. The sound of metal against flesh filled the air as SCP-096 was overwhelmed by the barrage of pipes. Blood splattered everywhere, some even landing on Spider-Gwen's suit. She quickly wiped the blood off, her determination unwavering. With one final swing, Spider-Gwen left behind the defeated and lifeless body of SCP-096, heavily bleeding on the ground. She breathed a sigh of relief, knowing that the city was safe once again. As she swung away into the night, Spider-Gwen couldn't help but feel a sense of satisfaction. She had faced a formidable opponent and emerged victorious. The thrill of the battle still pulsed through her veins, fueling her determination to protect the city from any threat that may come her way. Words 462. The city skyline glittered in the moonlight, casting a peaceful glow over the bustling streets below. Spider-Gwen, clad in her iconic white and pink spider suit, swung gracefully between the skyscrapers, her pink fingerless gloves wrapped tightly around her hands. Her acrobatic movements were a sight to behold as she patrolled the city, keeping a watchful eye out for any criminal activity. Suddenly, something strange and unseen crashed into Spider-Gwen, causing her to spiral out of control. She flew through the air for a moment before crashing hard onto the ground. Dazed and disoriented, she placed a hand on her head, feeling the sharp pain from the impact. "Ow, it hurts. Who attacked me?" Spider-Gwen muttered, her eyes still closed as she tried to shake off the dizziness. Slowly, her vision began to clear, and she peered around, trying to make sense of what had just happened. To her shock, she saw SCP-096 standing before her, a tall, skinny white humanoid with a menacing glare in its eyes. Spider-Gwen narrowed her eyes, a look of determination crossing her face. "You skinny, white freaky bastard," she spat, launching herself at SCP-096. She shot webs from her wrists, but SCP-096 grabbed them and tossed her aside like a rag doll. Undeterred, Spider-Gwen bounced back, landing kicks and punches on SCP-096 as she dodged its attacks. The two clashed fiercely, their movements fluid and fast as they fought across the construction site. SCP-096 threw a metal pipe at Spider-Gwen, but she dodged it expertly, using her webs to redirect the pipe back at her opponent. She leapt and spun, landing blows on SCP-096 with precision and skill. But SCP-096 was no pushover. It retaliated, grabbing Spider-Gwen by the legs and throwing her to the ground. It hurled bricks at her, but she dodged every one, her reflexes sharp and quick. Spider-Gwen pounced, using the claws on her glove to scratch SCP-96's skin. She grappled with it, using every move in her arsenal to gain the upper hand. As they tumbled and fought, the sound of their battle echoed through the night. Finally, Spider-Gwen saw her opening. She closed her eyes for a split second, then sprang into action. Using her webs, she toppled a massive horde of metal pipes, sending them crashing down on SCP-096. Blood and debris flew through the air as the pipes struck their target with brutal force. Spider-Gwen shielded her face from the flying blood, her heart pounding in her chest. As the dust settled, Spider-Gwen stood victorious, her white and pink suit splattered with the blood of her defeated foe. She wiped the blood from her costume, a look of determination in her eyes. Hope that was enough to put you down for good, she muttered, before swinging away into the night, leaving behind the broken, lifeless body of SCP-096 on the ground. The city slept soundly as Spider-Gwen soared through the night sky, her mission accomplished. She knew that danger lurked around every corner, but she was ready to face it head-on, armed with courage, strength, and the unwavering spirit of a hero. Words. 538. Spider-Gwen, groaning, ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? SCP-096, staring menacingly. Spider-Gwen, seeing SCP-096, you skinny white freaky bastard. Spider-Gwen starts to fight SCP-096, shooting webs from her wrists, but SCP-096 grabs the web and thrashes Spider-Gwen to an empty container. Spider-Gwen, getting back up, come on, you ugly creature. Spider-Gwen jumps around, landing kicks at SCP-096. SCP-096 waves its hand, but Spider-Gwen continues to dodge its attacks. Spider-Gwen, dodging, is that all you got? They continue to fight around the building under construction. Spider-Gwen dodges a metal pipe thrown by SCP-096 and redirects it back at SCP-096 using her webs. SCP-096 grabs Spider-Gwen by her legs and throws her aside. Spider-Gwen, getting up, not so fast. She jumps at SCP-096, using the claws of her white spider suit to scratch SCP-96's skin. SCP-096 grabs her by the throat, but she breaks free by slamming a brick into SCP-96's head using her webs. Everything falls to the ground. Spider-Gwen stares at SCP-096 with determination. Spider-Gwen, to herself, I hope this is enough to put you down for good. She dodges SCP-96's attacks, using her quick thinking to make a pile of metal pipes fall on SCP-096. The impact causes SCP-96's blood to fly everywhere. Spider-Gwen, covering her face, gross. She wipes the blood off her suit, leaving behind the defeated and lifeless body of SCP-096. She swings away, victorious. Spider-Gwen, swinging away, another day, another victory. The city skyline fades into the distance as Spider-Gwen swings away into the night, ready for her next adventure. Words. 290. Spider-Gwen, feeling dizzy and disoriented, ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? SCP-096, staring menacingly at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, to SCP-096, you skinny white freaky bastard. Spider-Gwen, as she fights SCP-096, take that, you creepy creature. SCP-096, grabs Spider-Gwen and throws her. Spider-Gwen, getting back up and landing kicks on SCP-096, you can't defeat me. SCP-096, throws metal pipe at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, dodges and redirects pipe back at SCP-096. Spider-Gwen, using claws on her fingers to scratch SCP-096. SCP-096, grabs Spider-Gwen by throat. Spider-Gwen, uses web to hit SCP-096 in the head and break free. SCP-096, launches at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, closes eyes and prepares to dodge attack. Spider-Gwen, backflips to dodge SCP-96's attacks. Spider-Gwen, uses web to make metal pipes fall on SCP-096. SCP-096, blood splatters everywhere as pipes hit it. Spider-Gwen, wipes blood off her suit and mask. Spider-Gwen, looks at defeated SCP-096, that should teach you not to mess with me, freak. As Spider-Gwen swings away, leaving behind the lifeless body of SCP-096, she knows that she has once again proven herself as a powerful and formidable hero in the city. The battle may be over for now, but she knows that there will always be more challenges and enemies to face in the future. With determination in her heart and strength in her step, Spider-Gwen continues to protect the city from any threats that may come her way. Words. 248. Spider-Gwen, as she crashes to the ground, ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? SCP-096, staring menacingly. Spider-Gwen, defiantly, you skinny white freaky bastard. Spider-Gwen, as she fights SCP-096, take that, you monster. Spider-Gwen, as she dodges SCP-96's attacks, you can't catch me. SCP-096, tries to grab Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, kicks SCP-096, not today. Spider-Gwen, as she deflects metal pipe with her webs, watch out. SCP-096, throws bricks at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, dodges each brick, you'll have to try harder than that. Spider-Gwen, scratches SCP-096 with her claws, how do you like that? SCP-096, grabs Spider-Gwen by the throat. Spider-Gwen, uses webs to break free. Spider-Gwen, as they fall to the ground, this ends now. Spider-Gwen, sees the horde of metal pipes, time to finish this. Spider-Gwen, dodges SCP-96's attacks, not today, monster. Spider-Gwen, uses backflip to avoid SCP-096, you can't defeat me. Spider-Gwen, causes metal pipes to fall on SCP-096, it's over. Spider-Gwen wipes blood off her suit. Another day saved by Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen swinging away. Until next time, villain. Words 199. Spider-Gwen feeling dizzy and disoriented. Ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? SCP-096 staring menacingly. Spider-Gwen to SCP-096, you skinny white freaky bastard. Spider-Gwen as she shoots webs. Take this. SCP-096 grabs the web and throws Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen getting up. You're not getting away that easy. Spider-Gwen landing kicks at SCP-096. Come on, bring it on. SCP-096 waving its hand. Spider-Gwen dodging the attacks. Ha, nice try. Spider-Gwen jumps around. You can't catch me. SCP-096 throws a metal pipe. Spider-Gwen dodges and redirects the pipe with her webs. SCP-096 throws bricks. Spider-Gwen dodges every time. Spider-Gwen using claws. Taste my wrath. SCP-096 grabs Spider-Gwen by the throat. Spider-Gwen using a brick to break free. Spider-Gwen stares at SCP-096. You're going down. Spider-Gwen sees the hanging pipe. Spider-Gwen closes her eyes for a moment. This ends now. Spider-Gwen dodges and flips. Not today. Spider-Gwen makes pipes fall on SCP-096. SCP-096 blood flying everywhere. Spider-Gwen wiping blood off her suit. That was intense. Spider-Gwen swinging away. Another victory for Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen to herself. Another day, another mission accomplished. Words 208. Spider-Gwen, ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? SCP-096 stares menacingly. Spider-Gwen, you skinny white freaky bastard. SCP-096 lunges at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen shoots webs from wrists, but SCP-096 grabs them and throws her. Spider-Gwen gets up. All right, let's dance skinny. SCP-096 swings hand at Spider-Gwen, but she dodges. Spider-Gwen, ha, missed me. SCP-096 throws metal pipe at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen dodges and redirects pipe back at SCP-096 with web. SCP-096 grabs Spider-Gwen by legs and throws her aside. Spider-Gwen jumps back up, lands kicks at SCP-096. SCP-096 waves hand, but Spider-Gwen dodges. Spider-Gwen continues to dodge attacks, scratching SCP-096 with claws. SCP-096 grabs Spider-Gwen by throat. Spider-Gwen uses web to grab brick, slams it into SCP-96's head, breaking free. SCP-096 falls to ground. Spider-Gwen stands, staring at SCP-096. Spider-Gwen, I hope it would be enough to put this guy down for good. SCP-096 runs towards Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen backflips to dodge, makes metal pipes fall on SCP-096. SCP-096 blood flies everywhere, metal pipes hitting with violent impact. Spider-Gwen covers face, wipes blood off white pink spider suit. Spider-Gwen stands, looking at defeated SCP-096. Spider-Gwen, another victory for the spider. Swings away from scene, leaving SCP-96's lifeless body. The battle between Spider-Gwen and SCP-096 was intense, with Spider-Gwen using her agility and quick thinking to defeat the formidable opponent. The dialogue between the two added a thrilling element to the fight, showcasing Spider-Gwen's determination and wit in the face of danger. As the dust settled and SCP-096 lay defeated, Spider-Gwen swung away into the night, ready for her next adventure as the fearless hero of the city. Words 310. Spider-Gwen feeling dizzy and disoriented. Ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? SCP-096 staring menacingly. Spider-Gwen getting back up. You skinny white freaky bastard. Spider-Gwen shoots webs from her wrists. SCP-096 grabs them and throws her. Spider-Gwen jumps back up, lands kicks at SCP-096. SCP-096 waves hand. Spider-Gwen dodges. Spider-Gwen jumps around, lands more hits on SCP-096. SCP-096 throws metal pipe. Spider-Gwen dodges. Spider-Gwen redirects metal pipe back at SCP-096. SCP-096 throws bricks. Spider-Gwen dodges each one. Spider-Gwen uses claws to scratch SCP-096. SCP-096 grabs Spider-Gwen by throat. She breaks free with brick. Spider-Gwen stands, faces SCP-096. Spider-Gwen uses quick thinking, makes metal pipes fall on SCP-096. Spider-Gwen wipes blood off suit. Spider-Gwen swings away, leaving defeated SCP-096 behind. Spider-Gwen final dialogue. Time to clean up the city. Another victory for Spider-Gwen. Words, 161. Spider-Gwen, feeling disoriented. Ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? SCP-096, staring menacingly. Spider-Gwen, you skinny white freaky bastard. Attacks with webs. SCP-096, grabs webs and throws Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, gets up and starts fighting back. Take this. Lands kicks on SCP-096. SCP-096, waves hand at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, dodges attacks not so fast. SCP-096, throws metal pipe at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, dodges and redirects pipe using webs. You're going down. SCP-096, grabs Spider-Gwen and throws her. Spider-Gwen, gets back up. Is that all you got? SCP-096, throws bricks at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, dodges every brick. You can't hit me. SCP-096, grabs Spider-Gwen by throat. Spider-Gwen, uses webs to break free and slams brick on SCP-96's head. SCP-096, falls to the ground. Spider-Gwen, stands over SCP-096. Stay down. SCP-096, tries to attack again. Spider-Gwen, not this time. Uses backflip to dodge and make metal pipes fall on SCP-096. SCP-096, blood splatters everywhere. Spider-Gwen, wipes blood off her suit. That's the end of you. Spider-Gwen, swings away from the scene, leaving defeated SCP-096 behind. In the end, Spider-Gwen emerged victorious from her intense battle with SCP-096. She showed her quick thinking, agility, and determination to defeat the powerful and terrifying creature. As she swung away into the night, she knew that she had saved the city from a dangerous threat and proved once again why she was a formidable superhero. Words, 259. Spider-Gwen, feeling dizzy and disoriented after crash landing. Ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? Spider-Gwen, seeing SCP-096. You skinny white freaky bastard. Spider-Gwen, after dodging SCP-96's attacks. Is that all you got? Spider-Gwen, using quick thinking to outsmart SCP-096. I hope this puts you down for good. Spider-Gwen, wiping the blood off her suit. Another one defeated. Spider-Gwen, swinging away from the scene. Another day, another victory. Words, 76. The night was calm and clear, with the city lights twinkling like stars in the dark sky. Spider-Gwen was swinging gracefully through the streets in her white spider suit, the pink fingerless gloves around her hands adding a pop of color to her outfit. She felt a sense of peace and freedom as she soared through the sky, her spider senses tingling with alertness. But suddenly, something strange and unseen crashed into Spider-Gwen, sending her flying through the air before crashing to the ground with a loud thud. Dazed and disoriented, she placed a hand on her head, feeling the pain from the impact. Her vision blurred momentarily, making it hard for her to see clearly. Ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? Spider-Gwen muttered, her eyes still slightly closed as she tried to shake off the dizziness. Slowly, her vision started to clear, and she turned her head to see SCP-096, the tall, skinny white humanoid, staring at her with a menacing glare. It was as if SCP-096 was out to destroy her. You skinny white freaky bastard, Spider-Gwen spat out, her voice filled with determination as she prepared to defend herself. She shot webs from her wrists, but SCP-096 easily grabbed them, causing Spider-Gwen to be thrashed into an empty container. Despite the pain, Spider-Gwen quickly got back up and began to fight back. She leapt around, landing powerful kicks on SCP-096, who waved its hand in an attempt to strike her. However, Spider-Gwen dodged each attack with agility and skill. The two adversaries clashed in a fierce battle, moving around the building still under construction at the construction site. SCP-096 threw a metal pipe at Spider-Gwen, but she dodged it and used her webs to redirect the pipe back at SCP-096. The creature grabbed her by the legs and threw her aside, then began to pelt her with bricks. But Spider-Gwen dodged every single one, refusing to fall to her opponent. With swift movements, Spider-Gwen launched herself at SCP-096, using the claws on her gloved fingers to scratch its skin. Enraged, SCP-096 wrapped its arms around her throat, trying to suffocate her. In a desperate move, Spider-Gwen grabbed a brick with her webs and slammed it into SCP-96's head, breaking free from its grip. Both of them tumbled to the ground, but Spider-Gwen quickly regained her footing. As they stared each other down, she noticed a massive horde of metal pipes hanging from above, ready to fall. With quick thinking, she closed her eyes briefly, then opened them with determination. I hope this is enough to put you down for good, Spider-Gwen muttered to herself. She dodged SCP-96's attacks and then used her webs to make the metal pipes fall on the creature. The impact was brutal, causing SCP-96's blood to splatter everywhere. As the defeated and heavily bleeding SCP-096 lay lifeless on the ground, Spider-Gwen wiped the blood off her white and pink spider suit with her gloved hands. She gazed at the scene for a moment before swinging away, leaving behind the destruction she had wrought. Another victory for Spider-Gwen, she said, her voice filled with triumph as she disappeared into the night, the city lights shimmering in the distance. Words, 561. The night was calm and peaceful, the city lights twinkling in the distance as Spider-Gwen swung through the sky, her white spider suit glinting under the moonlight. Suddenly, something strange and unseen crashed into her, causing her to spiral out of control and crash land into the ground with a thud. Spider-Gwen groaned as she got up, her head spinning and her vision blurred from the impact. She placed a hand on her head, feeling the dull ache throbbing as she tried to focus. Ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? She muttered, squinting her eyes to see clearly. As her vision cleared, she saw SCP-096, the tall skinny white humanoid, staring at her with a menacing look in its eyes. Spider-Gwen narrowed her eyes, a fire burning in her gaze as she faced the creature. You skinny white freaky bastard, she spat, launching herself into a fierce battle with SCP-096. Spider-Gwen shot webs from her wrists, but SCP-096 swiftly dodged and countered, throwing her into an empty container with a loud crash. She quickly got back on her feet, adrenaline pulsing through her veins as she landed airborne flying kicks at SCP-096, dodging its every move. The two adversaries circled each other, locked in a deadly dance of combat. Spider-Gwen's agility and quick reflexes clashed with SCP-96's brute strength and relentless attacks. She leapt and dodged, landing blows and evading strikes with expert precision. In the heat of battle, SCP-096 threw a metal pipe at Spider-Gwen, who deftly dodged and redirected it back at the creature using her webs. The pipe struck SCP-096 with a resounding clang, causing it to stagger for a moment before regaining its composure. Spider-Gwen lunged at SCP-096, using the claws on her gloved fingers to scratch at its skin. SCP-096 retaliated by grabbing her legs and hurling her aside, but she rolled with the impact and sprang back into action. She grabbed a nearby brick with her webs and slammed it into SCP-96's head, breaking free from its grip. As they fell to the ground, Spider-Gwen and SCP-096 locked eyes in a silent standoff. She could see the determination in SCP-96's gaze, the unrelenting drive to destroy her. But she refused to back down, her resolve unwavering as she faced her fearsome opponent. With a quick glance around, Spider-Gwen spotted a massive horde of metal pipes hanging precariously overhead. She closed her eyes for a moment, then opened them with a steely resolve. I hope this is enough to put you down for good, she murmured to herself as she prepared to strike. As SCP-096 charged towards her, Spider-Gwen executed a flawless backflip, dodging its attacks with a ballistic grace. She used her webs to release the metal pipes, sending them crashing down on SCP-096 with a deafening cacophony of metal on metal. Blood splattered everywhere as the pipes struck SCP-096, its lifeless body crumpling to the ground in a heap. Spider-Gwen wiped the blood off her suit with a grimace, then turned away with a final parting shot. Looks like you weren't so tough after all. Better luck next time, freak. With a swift swing of her web, Spider-Gwen disappeared into the night, leaving behind the defeated and crushed body of SCP-096 as a testament to her indomitable will and prowess as a superhero. Words. 577. As Spider-Gwen landed on the construction site, she felt a sudden crash on her back, sending her flying through the air before crashing to the ground. She groaned in pain, placing a hand on her head as she felt slightly dizzy and disoriented. Ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? She muttered, trying to steady herself. Slowly, her vision cleared and she turned to see SCP-096, the tall, skinny white humanoid, glaring at her with malevolent intent. You skinny, white freaky bastard, Spider-Gwen hissed, as she shot her webs from her wrists at SCP-096. The creature grabbed the web and threw her into an empty container, but Spider-Gwen quickly got up, shaking off the impact. She launched herself at SCP-096, delivering airborne flying kicks and dodging its attacks. The two continued to fight around the building under construction, with SCP-096 throwing metal pipes and bricks at Spider-Gwen, who dodged and redirected them with precision. Spider-Gwen used the claws on her fingerless gloves to scratch SCP-96's skin, causing it to grab her throat. With a quick thinking, she used a nearby brick to break free from its grip, slamming it into SCP-96's head with a forceful blow. Both fell to the ground, but Spider-Gwen quickly got up, staring down SCP-096 as it prepared to attack. She noticed a horde of metal pipes hanging above them, ready to fall, and closed her eyes for a moment. I hope this is enough to put you down for good, she whispered to herself, before dodging SCP-96's charge and using her webs to make the metal pipes fall on the creature. Blood sprayed everywhere as SCP-096 was crushed under the heavy impact. Spider-Gwen wiped the blood off her white and pink suit, looking at the defeated creature with a mix of relief and sadness. She swung away from the scene, leaving SCP-96's lifeless body behind. As she swung through the city, Spider-Gwen whispered to herself, another day, another victory. But at what cost? She knew that the battle had taken a toll on her, both physically and emotionally. But she also knew that she would always be there to protect the city from any threats that came its way. And with that, she disappeared into the night, her mission of protecting the innocent far from over. Words. 398. Spider-Gwen, feeling dizzy and disoriented. Ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? SCP-096, staring menacingly at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, angrily, you skinny white freaky bastard. Spider-Gwen, as she shoots webs at SCP-096, take this. SCP-096, grabs the web and throws Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen gets up and jumps, landing airborne kicks at SCP-096. SCP-096 waves its hand at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen dodges the attack. Not today, monster. Spider-Gwen, as they continue to fight around the construction site, you won't defeat me. SCP-096 throws a metal pipe at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen dodges and redirects the pipe back at SCP-096. SCP-096 grabs Spider-Gwen and throws her aside. Spider-Gwen jumps up and scratches SCP-096 with her gloved fingers. SCP-096 grabs Spider-Gwen's throat. Spider-Gwen uses a brick to break free from SCP-96's grip. Spider-Gwen stands her ground as SCP-096 charges. Spider-Gwen plans her next move. Time to end this. SCP-096 runs towards Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen dodges and flips, causing metal pipes to fall on SCP-096. Spider-Gwen wipes the blood off her suit. Another villain defeated. Spider-Gwen, as she swings away, justice prevails in the end. Words, 209. Spider-Gwen, feeling dizzy and disoriented. Ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? SCP-096, staring aggressively. Spider-Gwen, angered, you skinny white freaky bastard. Spider-Gwen, as she shoots webs from her wrists, take this. SCP-096 grabs the web and thrashes Spider-Gwen to an empty container. Spider-Gwen, getting back up, you won't defeat me that easily. Spider-Gwen, jumping around and landing airborne kicks at SCP-096. SCP-096 waves its hand. Spider-Gwen dodging its attacks, you can't catch me. Spider-Gwen redirecting a metal pipe back at SCP-096. SCP-096 throws a pipe at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen dodges the pipe. Spider-Gwen, using her webs, grabs a large brick and slams it into SCP-96's head. SCP-096 grabs Spider-Gwen by the legs and throws her aside. Spider-Gwen quickly stands back up. I won't give up. Spider-Gwen dodging multiple bricks thrown by SCP-096. SCP-096 grabs Spider-Gwen by the throat. Spider-Gwen uses a brick to break free from SCP-96's grip. Spider-Gwen standing facing SCP-096. It ends here. SCP-096 charges towards Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen closes her eyes for a moment. This is it. Spider-Gwen dodges SCP-96's attacks with a backflip. Spider-Gwen uses her webs to make a massive horde of metal pipes fall on SCP-096. SCP-096 blood flies everywhere as the metal pipes hit it with violent impact. Spider-Gwen covers her face to prevent the blood from landing on her masked face. Spider-Gwen wipes the blood off her white-pink spider suit with her hands. Spider-Gwen swings away from the scene, leaving behind a defeated SCP-096. Spider-Gwen sighs heavily. Another day saved. Spider-Gwen laughs triumphantly. Another victory for Spider-Gwen. Words, 298. Spider-Gwen feeling disoriented. Ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? SCP-096 staring menacingly at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen to SCP-096, you skinny white freaky bastard. Spider-Gwen shoots her webs at SCP-096, but he grabs them and throws her into an empty container. Spider-Gwen getting back up, you won't get away with this. Spider-Gwen launches airborne flying kicks at SCP-096, dodging his attacks. SCP-096 waving hand aggressively. Spider-Gwen dodging and continuing to fight. Suddenly, SCP-096 throws a metal pipe at Spider-Gwen, but she dodges and redirects it back at SCP-096. SCP-096 grabbing Spider-Gwen and throwing her aside. Spider-Gwen jumps back up, landing kicks on SCP-096 and dodging his brick attacks. Spider-Gwen using claws from her gloves to scratch SCP-096. She gets grabbed by SCP-096, but breaks free by hitting him with a brick. Both fall to the ground. Spider-Gwen to herself, I hope this is enough to put this guy down for good. She quickly uses her webs to make a horde of metal pipes fall on SCP-096, blood flying everywhere. Spider-Gwen covering her face and wiping blood off her suit. This is a mess. She swings away, leaving behind the defeated and lifeless body of SCP-096. Spider-Gwen final dialogue. Another victory for Spider-Gwen. Time to clean up this city. Words, 235. Spider-Gwen feeling dizzy and disoriented. Ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? SCP-096 staring aggressively. Spider-Gwen getting up and seeing SCP-096, you skinny white freaky bastard. SCP-096 attack mode. Spider-Gwen shooting webs, take that. SCP-096, grabbing web and throwing Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, getting back up, you're not getting away that easily. SCP-096, attacking with metal pipe. Spider-Gwen, dodging and retaliating, is that all you've got? SCP-096, grabbing Spider-Gwen's legs and throwing her. Spider-Gwen, landing back on her feet, let's see what you can do. SCP-096, swinging metal pipe wildly. Spider-Gwen, dodging and directing the pipe back at SCP-096 bullseye. SCP-096, hitting the floor and causing it to crack. Spider-Gwen, annoyed, oh great. Spider-Gwen, falling down with SCP-096 from the collapsing floor. SCP-096, throwing bricks at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, dodging and clawing SCP-096, you're going down. SCP-096, grabbing Spider-Gwen by the throat. Spider-Gwen, slamming a brick on SCP-96's head. SCP-096, falling down with Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, standing up and observing SCP-096. Spider-Gwen, noticing the horde of metal pipes above to fall, time to end this. Spider-Gwen, dodging SCP-96's attacks and making the metal pipes fall on SCP-096. SCP-096, bleeding heavily. Spider-Gwen, wiping blood off her suit, another one bites the dust. Spider-Gwen, swinging away from the scene, another day, another victory. The battle between Spider-Gwen and SCP-096 was intense, with both fighters using their unique abilities to gain the upper hand. Spider-Gwen's quick thinking and agility proved to be crucial in defeating the formidable SCP-096. The dialogue exchange between the two characters added depth to the story, showcasing their determination and resolve in the face of danger. As Spider-Gwen swung away from the scene, leaving behind the defeated SCP-096, the city was once again safe thanks to her heroic actions. Words. 331. Spider-Gwen, feeling dizzy and disoriented, ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? SCP-096, staring menacingly at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, to SCP-096, you skinny white freaky bastard. SCP-096, lunging at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, shooting webs from wrists, engaging in battle, take this. SCP-096, grabbing web, throwing Spider-Gwen into container. Spider-Gwen, getting up, jumping and landing flying kicks at SCP-096. SCP-096, swinging wildly at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, dodging, redirecting metal pipe with webs. SCP-096, throwing bricks at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, dodging every time, scratching SCP-096 with claws. SCP-096, grabbing Spider-Gwen by throat. Spider-Gwen, using webs to grab brick, slamming it into SCP-96's head. SCP-096, launching at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, backflipping, using webs to make metal pipes fall on SCP-096. SCP-096, blood flying everywhere as pipes hit it. Spider-Gwen, wiping blood off her suit, I hope that's enough to put this guy down for good. Spider-Gwen, swings away from scene, leaving defeated SCP-096 behind. Words. 176. Spider-Gwen, grunts as she gets up, ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? SCP-096, staring menacingly. Spider-Gwen, to SCP-096, you skinny white freaky bastard. Spider-Gwen, as she fights SCP-096, take this, you creepy creature. Shoots webs from her wrists. SCP-096, grabs the web and throws Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, getting back up, not so fast. Spider-Gwen, jumping and landing kicks at SCP-096, you won't defeat me that easily. SCP-096, waving its hand aggressively. Spider-Gwen, dodging SCP-96's attacks, is that all you've got? Spider-Gwen, redirecting a metal pipe with her webs, try dodging this. SCP-096, throwing a metal pipe at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, dodging and retaliating, you missed me. Spider-Gwen, annoyed as the floor cracks beneath her, oh great. Spider-Gwen, falling alongside SCP-096, here we go again. Spider-Gwen, scratching SCP-096 with her claws, this will teach you a lesson. Spider-Gwen, using a brick to break free from SCP-96's grip, let go of me. SCP-096, launching itself towards Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen, closing her eyes and preparing to counterattack, it's now or never. Spider-Gwen, dodging SCP-96's attacks with agility, you can't catch me. Spider-Gwen, making the metal pipes fall on SCP-096, this ends now. Spider-Gwen, wiping the defeated SCP-96's blood off her suit, another day, another victory. Spider-Gwen, swinging away from the scene, time to clean up this mess. Through their intense dialogue and thrilling battle, Spider-Gwen emerged victorious against the formidable SCP-096, showcasing her quick thinking, combat skills, and determination to protect her city from supernatural threats. The dialogue-centric story captured the adrenaline-pumping clash between two powerful beings, making it a gripping tale of heroism and triumph in the face of danger. Words. 303. Spider-Gwen. Groaning, ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? SCP-096. Silently staring. Spider-Gwen. Chuckles, you skinny white freaky bastard. Spider-Gwen. As she shoots webs, take this, you creep. SCP-096. Grabbing the web and thrashing Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen. Getting back up, not so fast. Spider-Gwen. As she jumps and lands flying kicks, you can't take me down that easily. SCP-096. Waving its hand menacingly. Spider-Gwen. Dodging, nice try. Spider-Gwen. As she redirects a metal pipe at SCP-096, eat this. SCP-096. Grabbing Spider-Gwen and throwing her aside. Spider-Gwen. Jumping back up, you'll have to do better than that. Spider-Gwen. Annoyed, oh great, we're on the edge of the building now. Spider-Gwen. Sighing heavily, this is not how I planned my night. SCP-096. Wildly swinging the metal pipe. Spider-Gwen. Dodging close call. Spider-Gwen. Scratching SCP-096 with her claws, let's see how you like this. SCP-096. Wrapping its arms around Spider-Gwen's throat. Spider-Gwen. Using a brick to break free, no chance, buddy. Spider-Gwen. Standing up, you're not getting away that easily. Spider-Gwen. Closing her eyes briefly, time for some quick thinking. Spider-Gwen. Using her webs to make the metal pipes fall, this should take care of you. SCP-096. Blood flying everywhere. Spider-Gwen. Covering her face, gross. Spider-Gwen. Wiping the blood off her suit, I need a shower after this. Spider-Gwen. Swinging away, another villain defeated. Time for some rest. Spider-Gwen. In a final dialogue, another day, another battle. It never gets old. Words. 268. Spider-Gwen. Feeling dizzy and disoriented, ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? SCP-096. Staring intensely at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen. You skinny white freaky bastard. SCP-096. Engages in battle with Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen. Shoots webs from her wrists, take that. SCP-096. Grabs web and throws Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen. Gets back up and lands airborne flying kicks at SCP-096. SCP-096. Waves hand and tries to grab Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen. Dodges attacks, not today. SCP-096. Throws metal pipe at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen. Dodges and redirects pipe using webs. SCP-096. Grabs Spider-Gwen by legs and throws her aside. Spider-Gwen. Gets back up and continues fighting. Spider-Gwen. Lands on top of building still under construction. SCP-096. Swings metal pipe aggressively at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen. Dodges attacks few. Spider-Gwen. Notices cracking floor beneath her, asterisk, oh crap. Spider-Gwen. Falls alongside SCP-096 as floor collapses. Spider-Gwen. Gets up and fights SCP-096 on ground. SCP-096. Throws bricks at Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen. Dodges every brick. Spider-Gwen. Scratches SCP-96's skin with gloved finger claws. SCP-096. Wraps arms around Spider-Gwen's throat. Spider-Gwen. Uses web to grab brick and break free. Spider-Gwen. Stands and stares at SCP-096. SCP-096. Runs towards Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen. Backflips to dodge attacks. Spider-Gwen. Makes metal pipes fall on SCP-096. SCP-096. Blood flies everywhere upon impact. Spider-Gwen. Wipes blood off suit, that's the end of you. Spider-Gwen. Swings away from scene, another day, another victory. Words. 264. The night was cool and clear as Spider-Gwen swung gracefully through the city skyline, her white and pink spider suit gleaming in the moonlight. Suddenly, something unseen crashed into her, sending her flying through the air before crashing to the ground. She groaned, placing a hand on her head as she tried to shake off the dizziness. Ow, it hurts. Who attacked me? She muttered, her vision blurred from the impact. Slowly, her vision cleared, and she saw SCP-096, a tall, skinny white humanoid, staring at her with a menacing glare. You skinny white freaky bastard, she spat, shooting webs from her wrists at the creature. SCP-096 grabbed the webs and threw her into an empty container, but she quickly recovered and launched herself at him with a series of airborne kicks. The two clashed fiercely, their blows echoing through the construction site. SCP-096 waved its hand, but Spider-Gwen dodged and continued to land her attacks, using her agility to evade its furious strikes. As the battle raged on, they found themselves on the rooftop of the half-built building. SCP-096 swung a metal pipe wildly at her, but she dodged and redirected it back at him with her webs. The creature grabbed her legs and threw her aside, but she quickly got back up, ready to face him once more. With a heavy sigh, Spider-Gwen focused on the cracking floor beneath them. Oh crap, she muttered, before the floor collapsed, sending them plummeting to the ground below. Both combatants rose to their feet, and the fight continued on the ground. SCP-096 hurled bricks at her, but she managed to dodge each one. Swiftly, she used the claws on her gloves to scratch the creature's skin, causing it to grab her by the throat. refusing to be held captive. Spider-Gwen used a nearby brick to break free, and they both fell to the ground. As SCP-096 launched itself at her once more, she dodged and retaliated, using her webs to make a massive horde of metal pipes fall on the creature. The impact was brutal, blood spattering everywhere as SCP-096 fell defeated and broken. Spider-Gwen wiped the blood off her suit, sighing heavily as she looked at the lifeless creature before swimming away from the scene. I hope it would be enough to put this guy down for good, she said, her voice tinged with exhaustion and relief.